Do you think the willingness to give 100% effort from start to finish is something you all are still trying to get to that point?
Nah, uh, I don't think we lack a willingness of giving 100% effort. I feel like we come out every game and try to compete to the best of our abilities every night. So I feel like like I said, it's the game of basketball. You never know what can happen that can for the outcome of a game, but I always feel like our efforts there as a team.
Feels like there's been some moments this year where the three-point shooting has kind of come and gone for you guys. Is there anything that you guys or coaches have pinpointed as to maybe why sometimes the three-point shot just doesn't seem to be falling?
Like I said, it's basketball. You can't make every single shot. All you can do is rely on your work at the end of the day. And if shots don't fall, you just have to live with the outcome sometimes. So that's just really it.
Jasper, what's going wrong with the team right now?
I feel like what's going wrong. Yeah, we've lost some games, but I don't feel like things are wrong. I just feel like we're learning, we're growing. We don't want to be playing our best basketball right now. Yeah, we want to compete at a high level and win games for sure, but I feel like it's just a learning experience so far.
What was practice like on Saturday, Sunday? What are those conversations like? And who's maybe, I don't know, stepping up maybe as a leader on the team trying to get things right?
Practice is always competitive. Going hard against each other, putting in the game plans and stuff like that. But just trying to execute what we do at a high level each and every day, each and every rep. But I feel like everybody's really trying to, pick it up, be a leader from everybody's perspective, and everybody's putting in their input. What the team should do to get better. But I feel like we're starting to put things together and just trying to grow each and every day.
What needs to change for you guys to get back on track?
What needs to change? I don't really feel like there's nothing that needs to change. I understand that we've lost some games, but there's things that we do that we can always improve on that can help us win games. Watching the film of some of our losses, there's a lot of good in those games. Maybe the fans don't see it, but that doesn't really affect our play. I know what we do in our locker room and in our practices that we're working on and growing to. So we're gonna focus on those.
You brought up the fans, obviously. A lot of boosts on Friday night. As a Kentucky kid, a guy who used to root for this team, a member of BVN yourself, how did that kind of feel for you, and how did the team kind of handle that situation?
Yeah, we heard the boos, but we just trying to focus on what we do as a team. I know that we're all we have, so going out and competing at a high level is all we was worried about.
The teams you've lost to are all ranked teams, like good teams, top 25 teams. Do you all talk about that part of it at all? Like you're not losing to bad teams or anything. Do you use that as a little bit of source of motivation in the locker room, maybe?
No, not really. I feel like we just try to compete, no matter who's on the opposite end of the floor every night. Not worried about rankings or the name of the team that we're playing against. We just trying to come out and compete and hopefully get a win. We fell short for the games with the ranked opponents so far, but like I said, we're putting pieces together and we're learning.
In some of those losses, you guys have had some long stretches not scoring. Specifically on Friday, where I think about 10 minutes or something like that. When that's happening, you guys just can't put the ball in the basket. What's kind of going through your head, and what's kind of the team talking about in the huddle when those things are going on?
What's going through my head? Coach always tells me to, when I'm in a game, to be decisive and be aggressive. So I know I'm always going to try to go out and score or make a play, whether that's an assist or trying to put the shot in the basket myself. But just keep doing on what we do. That's what Coach says in the huddle. Maybe we go periods without scoring. Just keep making the right play, keep making the simple plays, and we got to live with the results. We work on them every day in practice. So, at the end of the day, if shots or something's not falling, all you can do is rely on your work.
And being a guy who's known to score the balls, been able to do it at every level, how hard is it when you guys haven't scored in a couple minutes to continue to run through the offense instead of just doing it by yourself?
Yeah, it can get really hard for sure. Like you said, I've been able to score. We're trying to go one-on-one, but learning when it's time to do that and when time not to. Just keep going into our offense and to our flow. Like Coach always says, just make the right play and lean into us. So that's all I can do out there. And if, like I said, you got to live with the results.
A lot of people have said that maybe the ball's maybe sticking to people's hands, not a lot of ball movement, a lot of one-on-one, kind of hero ball, stuff like that. With Jalen back and hopefully back for good from his shoulder injury, how important will that be to the offense in terms of moving it around, running through, and getting people better shots instead of just one-on-one stuff?
I mean, yeah, J-Lo's a very good player, point guard, someone with a tremendous high IQ, who can have, who really has elite decision making. I know he'll make the offense much easier. Creating open shots for teammates is something that he does at a high level. So I love that he's getting back healthy and that he can definitely make a big impact into our offense.
Coach Pope has spoken a little bit about the decisiveness and maybe not feeling like you guys are being decisive enough on the offensive end with playmaking. Is that something that you guys feel, and how do you kind of course correct that?
I feel like everybody's, being aggressive. There may be moments where people are not aggressive, and that can really help us going into later in the season. But I feel like we're still learning each other. We're growing. So can't really put it all into one thing what it is, but I just feel like we're just growing. We're getting better.
You mentioned a couple of times like the aggressiveness and maybe like knowing when to go one-on-one versus ball movement. Do you feel like that's one of the areas where you guys are still trying to feel things out in terms of knowing when to be aggressive and drive to the paint versus not doing that?
Yeah, definitely. I know we have a lot of guys who can, beat their defenders one-on-one a lot of the times, but I mean, sometimes, with our offense, if we just lean into what we do, like Coach says, make plays for teammates, be unselfish, that's really when the game gets fun. So we just trying to do whatever we can. We're watching film, seeing the good and the bad, and, learning from it.
Have you seen Yelovich kind of take a step up as well, maybe as a leader, and especially with him having some more minutes coming his way lately?
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely been growing for sure. With his defensive side of the ball, he's trying to improve, just trying to fill the game out as well. He's learning as well, like we all are. But he's definitely, made a big impact on our team, and he's definitely going to help us win games down the road for sure. With his offensive ability, how he can space the floor out for us. Knock down shots and score at a high level that he can. But he's definitely been improving, and he's definitely gonna help us win games.
What's it going to take to get a win tomorrow night?
What's been the general mood, tenor of practices?
The mood is always the same with us. No matter win or loss, we're always going to bring in the next practice. We're definitely going to make a change as far as our energy and effort coming into these games. They haven't been where it's supposed to be, but we're definitely going to make a jump from now on forward.
What kind of prompted that call for a different kind of energy and effort? Was that coach-driven, player-driven?
I think just both. I mean, we know we're not playing to the capability that we're supposed to be playing at right now. So each and every day we're going to try to come in practice and just give maximum effort each and every time, and then fast forward it into the game.
Has that waned in the last few weeks? Because it seemed like people who talked over the summer talked about the competitiveness and everything that was going on in practice.
I don't think it weighed at all. Our competitiveness is still there. We just got to find a way to execute it in the game, and then once we do that, we'll be going off forward.
Aside from maybe the energy and effort, what else is wrong with the team right now, BA?
I don't think nothing's wrong with the team. We just got a lot of things that we got to work on as far as offensively and defensively. But other than that, I think we're still together. We're still coming together. We're still going to push forward. It's going to be game by game from now on, but we're going to make a change.
Why do you think that energy from practice hasn't carried over into some of these games? Is there anything you can pinpoint?
Nothing I can pinpoint. Just as far as coming down and making shots offensively, sharing the ball together, and defensively we got to get stops. We've been getting scored on too much lately, so I think just them two scoring and playing defense, it just comes down to it.
They're not sharing the ball. I think a lot of people are kind of hitting on just where does that start, and what's been the disconnect there?
I don't even say not sharing the ball as per se, but just finding what plays work in certain situations. Like a lot of different teams have different looks, give different looks defensively. So just finding out what certain play works for that specific team. And once we figure that out, we'll be fine.
Piggyback off that, obviously Jalen was able to play on Friday. Him, hopefully staying healthy, being able to play a couple games in a row, how big will that be in terms of moving the ball since he's such a good passer?
It'll be very good for us. Very good elite guard, unselfish guard. Comes in, brings a lot of energy. Definitely miss him right now. Now that he's back, I'm very glad he's back and healthy. So just having him on the court, spread out the offense even more. And he's a very good elite passer, like you said. Averaged like 5 assists last year and stuff. So just happy to have him back, and it's going to be good moving forward.
How does that change your own outlook personally, the way you, especially offensively, the way you operate on the court?
Just wherever I'm at on the court, just spreading the offense, like catching, shooting wide open shots, coming from him or anybody else, and then just driving when I have to drive, and making plays for the teammates. He's a very elite guard at that, and I think once he spreads our offense open, everything's going to be good.
It's all the good teams you guys have played. It's been no secret they've been just trying to limit you in transition, stop you from getting out in transition completely. If they're able to do that, what's the next step for this offense? How can you guys still score some points even if you can't get out?
Just playing off of 2 feet, especially executing our plays, the plays that we have. That starts in practice as well. I mean, we've been doing that, and we're gonna make a change, move forward, like I said before. But just executing our plays for real, and just not playing off 1 feet, throwing up crazy shots, playing off 2 and creating for others or ourselves.
Is that difficult when you miss 8-10 shots in a row to keep to those 2 feet habits and not get into the off balance shots, of course?
At certain times it is, but I mean, like I said, 2 feet helps create a lot of ways, whether it's for yourself or for other teammates. So we just got to be, we just got to understand that 2 feet works, and just got to stick to it.
You guys have had a couple of those stretches, 10, 8 minutes where you guys haven't scored. What's kind of going through your mind? What are you guys talking about in the huddle when those type of things are going on?
It just comes down to we got to get a bucket. Like I said, just executing offensive plays, or really it starts on defensively as well. Just got to get stops to lead the easy offense, which is in transition. So just getting stops and everybody running the floor, getting easy offense on transition as well.
Who's speaking up the most in those instances? Like the big drought against North Carolina, the beginning of the game against Gonzaga. Who's like the go-to leader there?
I'll say myself, and it starts with me. I haven't been taking the shots that I'm supposed to be taking sometimes, so I take full accountability on that. And I am the leader on this team, so I take full accountability of what's been going on. So I got to change in that way as well. But just being an example to my teammates on what's right and wrong. But I think every single one of us as well, we know we're not playing the way we're supposed to be playing right now. So each one of us is speaking up, and we know what we got to do moving forward. And once it changes, I think we'll be fine.
Denzel, you came in as a winner, intense, as your reputation at Florida. When people question your heart and the want to, how do you respond to that, both you individually and as a team?
I think just showing it on the floor, showing that we care each and every time we step on the floor. Like I said, we got to win games, so I think just winning games will exit out the noise and all that.
Denzel, how surprised have you been by